Right then, I'm now here for the Johnny Fisher versus Dave Allen I watch along. And yes, the rematch between these two goes down tonight. And yes, a huge fight, if we're being completely honest. An absolutely huge fight between these two. It should be an interesting one, in my opinion. I feel like um, most people are going with Johnny Fisher to win this fight. I feel like a lot of people are counting Dave Allen out, and some people are forgetting that previous fight that they did first, having the problems that Dave Allen was able to cause Johnny Fisher late on. Um, if I'm being honest, I don't fully like the shape that Dave Allen is in for this fight. I think he's weighing in like 265 or something. I mean, he's even bigger than what he was last time. I don't know if that's yet an extra bit of power through his punches to, try and get that knockout. We're going to have to wait and see. But either way, I'm looking forward to this fight. It's always good to have a good British heavyweight dust up, of course, and that is what we are getting tonight. Right, I'm just sticking out a poll now. Fisher, Allen. Okay, right. So let's see what happens then in this main event. Dave Allen, Johnny Fisher. Let's see who wins this. But it's certainly a big main event that we have got, to be honest with you. It's a big main event. And yeah, I'm intrigued to see who is going to be able to get the job done in this one, to be honest with you. I'm intrigued to see what happens. I'm just having a look at what were the weights for the first fight. What were the weights for Fisher versus Allen one? Yeah, Johnny Fisher's going to have most of the support for this fight. I mean, yeah, it's in the copper box. For Johnny Fisher, he's always able to bring out a big crowd to the copper box, which is good to see, to be honest with you. But yeah, if I'm being honest, I do think he's in for a tougher one than what a lot of people do think. So last time out, we saw Johnny Fisher weighing at 241.2, Dave Allen weighing at 258.9. What about the second one? I'm gonna check. What are the weights? I just need to double check what the weights are for this one because Dave Allen is he's massive, to be honest. He's got a proper belly on him for this one, if we're being honest. Yeah, I'm right. Dave Allen is 265 for this one, dead on, and Johnny Fisher 245.5. So they both put weight on, and I think it's understandable for Fisher. I feel like he's going to want to try and gain Dave Allen's respect more because that's something which I just don't think he was really able to do in that first fight. He wasn't really able to fully gain Dave Allen's respect with his power. Dave Allen, I think there are opportunities where he could have done a little bit slightly more in that first fight, in my opinion, where he could have possibly pushed for a finish. Or, Fisher was able to take quite a few massive shots of Dave Allen and he still wasn't able to go down. So a few extra pounds on Dave Allen possibly makes sense, but he's not in proper athlete shape. Although, let's be real, Dave Allen never rocked up in absolutely, superb shape, if we're being completely honest. So, yeah, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. I hope he has taken it serious. We are going to see a good performance from him tonight. But let's wait and see what happens. But yeah, here comes Dave Allen and for his ring war. Most of the crowd are behind Johnny Fisher. Lots of boos going around for Dave Allen. So there are lots of Dave Allen fans in the building, of course, as well, though. So let's see. He shocked a lot of people last time. I think last time I prediction was for that first fight to get knocked out in 2 rounds or something. And yeah, he massively surprised me. Massively surprised me. And I was behind Dave Allen for that last one. I wanted him to get it done. I feel like he kind of robbed off the moment, to be honest with you. It was at least a draw, but I still think Dave Allen won it. I feel like the knockdown one Dave Allen that fight, if I'm being honest with you. And I feel like he was pretty hard done by, but he's got a chance to try and put things right in this one tonight. But I mean, is this going to be a tougher challenge for him this time round? Though Johnny Fisher's, being able to fix up his game. But that is what loads of people are saying. Oh yeah, Johnny Fisher's gone and fixed up his game. But don't forget though, Dave Allen has also gone on and fixed up his game for this fight as well. There should be changes in Dave Allen's game. So yeah, I think that I feel like it's an interesting one, and I've seen many people as well saying that possibly the same thing that happened to Liam Cameron against Ben Whittaker is going to happen to Dave Allen. I mean, look, I think if Johnny Fisher's to win, I feel like he needs an early knockout. I feel like he needs an early knockout. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what happens. If Dave Allen wins, I feel like Dave Allen. I do think Dave Allen needs a quicker start himself, though. I feel like Dave Allen needs a quicker start himself than what he had in that first fight. He took over as the fight went on, and I reckon that is what he might look to try and do again. But I feel like he needs to. I feel like he needs to start quicker. I feel like he needs to start quicker. He needs to get as many rounds in as possible. And Dave Allen can't give up on his power. He was able to drop Fisher in that first fight, and he kept on. But I also do think the reason why Dave Allen couldn't knock Fisher out is because he did tire himself out a bit. I feel like Dave Allen needs to try and time his moments a bit better this time. I feel like stay a bit more patient and pick his shots better than what he did in that first fight. That's my opinion. But yeah, for Johnny Fisher, I feel like the jab needs to be very active from him here. I feel like he needs to get right behind that jab, stay active behind it, double it up, double it up. He needs to be really active behind that lead hand, Johnny Fisher. Don't let Dave Allen into range and follow it up with a good unpredictable backhand. And yeah, once Johnny Fisher gets going, he can put his combinations together really well. But when the pressure is really being fully put on him and he's unable to control the range, which Dave Allen showed last time, he didn't really ever let Johnny Fisher control the range and kept his guard high, nice and high, and defended himself well and was able to come out with a few good counters, land some shots from a few awkward angles. Yeah, let's see if he can do it again. Let's see if he can do it again here. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see. I feel like, yeah, I mean, it's two styles that we know for a fact, no matter what the result is, they're gonna gel very well. We saw that in that first fight with how well the styles gelled, and I feel like we're gonna see that again this time round. The styles aren't gonna gel very well, whatever way this fight goes. It should be another war again. And I feel like that first fight for myself, and I think a lot of people saw that. That first fight, I feel like it was much better than what a lot of people thought it would be, if I'm being honest. And that was how I felt when I watched it. Much better than I originally thought. But yeah, here comes Johnny Fisher now. Dave Allen in the ring. Johnny Fisher now on his way. Let's see what happens. Right, Fisher. Just start the round. So yeah, 10-round fight, same amount as last time. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Johnny Fisher making his room walk. Good atmosphere he's got behind him, of course. Good atmosphere he has got. Make sure you guys get your predictions in the poll if you haven't already done so. You've not got long now until the main event does get underway. Not long at all. Yeah. Nothing really does get better than a big heavyweight clash. I'm really am behind Dave Allen. I really do hope he is able to win this one. I am really behind Dave Allen. I think I'm gonna fix up this audio quickly. I'm hoping it can try and be a bit better here. I think with the audio going over it, it's pretty annoying. I'm gonna have to turn that down a bit there. Hopefully that is all right. And when the fight is on, the audio is going to be better than what it is. I think that sounds better. Yeah, I think that does sound better. Right then, let's see what happens here then. Right then. Okay. Sorted. But yeah, I think for Dave Allen, he needs to keep that pressure on straight away and try and back Johnny Fisher up. I feel like that is when he was able to get his most success when he was on that front foot. But I feel like this time round, Johnny Fisher's going to try and make that much more difficult for Dave Allen. Try and keep him off him, try and keep him on the back foot. And I think Johnny Fisher's going to try. I expect him to try and fight this fight more at range, but whether Dave Allen actually lets him do that is another thing, though. I think at some point, Allen surely got to get to him and get some success in this fight, but it depends. Like when he is going in, I feel like he does need to be careful because Fisher has got big power. To be honest, but I mean, Allen was never really fully phased by Fisher a lot last time. He wasn't really phased by his power. It was Allen who was getting to Johnny Fisher last time out, but I mean, it's a different fight this time. It is a different fight. They're both going to be approaching it differently. Fisher's got the whole crowd behind him. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm unsure. I'm unsure to be honest with you. I do think Allen can. I really do think Allen can win it. I feel like I'm giving him more of a chance than what many people did. I didn't give him a chance in that first fight, not a chance. But this time, I do think he can do it. I've got a good and bad feeling about this one. To be honest with you, he can definitely win, and there's a chance that he could get absolutely battered. That's the thing. But yeah, I mean, honestly, like this is a kind of a bit of a last chance fight for Dave Allen. 23 wins, 7 losses, 2 draws, 18 knockouts out of 23 wins. So, I do think Allen's power is massively underrated, to be honest. I do. But um, he really needs to get things going early and land a big shot on Johnny Fisher early. I think Dave Allen. He needs to land a massive shot on him early. But I mean, he can definitely do so. He can definitely land a big shot on him early. He just needs to be able to get in there, get in that pocket, and not make too many mistakes when he opens up. Because if you open up too much against Johnny Fisher and make too many mistakes, he can really punish you for it. He can really punish you for it, Johnny Fisher, if you do make too many mistakes. I mean, look at Alan Babbitt just running right at him. I mean, Dave Allen's, smarter than what Alan Babbitt is by, 100% he is. He's much smarter than what Alan Babbitt is. He's not going to rush in like that, but he needs to make sure he's timing his moments well. And I want to see Alan pick his shots better than what he did last time. Because last time, when he saw the finish, I feel like he got a bit carried away, got a bit wild, and got a little bit reckless, which tired him out. But yeah, here we go. We're about to get underway then. Here we go. Fight is in the middle facing off. Let's see what happens here. Dave Allen and Johnny Fisher. Right then, here we go. Here we go. Round one underway. Here we go then. Allen trying to get on that front foot. Johnny Fisher trying to keep that lead hand out. Allen coming forward. Here we go. Allen feinting to the body here. Fisher coming out now with that lead hand. Allen there with that jab to the body. Dipping under those shots. Fisher trying to keep that lead hand out. Yeah, Allen putting a few feints in here. Trying to feint low. Johnny Fisher looking to really, keep sticking that lead hand out at the moment. Johnny Fisher trying to just jab his way in. But Allen's still coming forward well on that front foot, like I was saying. He does fight a better fight off the front foot. It's not ideal for Dave Allen when he is put on that back foot. So he does need to keep pushing forward, keep coming forward. See what happens there. But he's feeling him out a bit now. Allen bolts one over. And now they tie up in the clinch. Johnny Fisher is keeping that lead hand out. Feel like he needs to try and double up the jab a bit. Fisher there with that jab. Dave Allen looking to try and catch and paw at it. Allen trying to looking to cut off the ring, trying to get him in that corner now. Interesting minute and a half of the round. Jab to the body there by Johnny Fisher. Allen dipping under those shots well. Shot to the body there by Johnny Fisher. Now they're into that clinch again. But yeah, Allen doing well. I feel like he is able to back him up well here. He's coming forward, dipping his head, mixing some good feints to the body. And upstairs, there we go. Fisher trying to get out to that corner behind that jab. Trying to keep sticking that lead hand out. Johnny Fisher, Allen now bolts one in over the top. 50 seconds left here of this first round. He's had some decent success here, Dave Allen. Fisher now with that double jab. Dave Allen tries to bop out the way of it. Fisher keeping that lead hand out, trying to move on that back foot. I feel like this is good for Dave Allen, putting him on the back foot. He's not looking fully comfortable just yet, Johnny Fisher. Fisher went to the body. Allen now captured the jab. Thanks to the body now. Fisher into that clinch. Referee splits them up. Allen still coming forward now. Jab to the body now by Dave Allen. Jab to the body there by Johnny Fisher. Whips one in there. Johnny Fisher. Thanks into the body. Yeah, good run there for Dave Allen. I think he takes that one. 1-0 to Allen. Yeah, he's trying to make Johnny Fisher as uncomfortable as possible early on. Yeah, I'm going to score up. Right, here we go. Yeah, trying to make him feel as awkward as he can. I think that is a good first round for Dave Allen. I think he takes that one. But yeah, good stuff putting him on that back foot. Good stuff. He needs to keep him there. Fisher's trying to move about, but I feel like his footwork's a bit slow and awkward, to be honest. But yeah, strong start there for Dave Allen. That's the start he would have wanted. He seemed comfortable and confident in there from the off, which is exactly what he would have ideally wanted, to be honest. So yeah, there we go. That is now that first round done, and we're going to be going into the second round. See what happens here then. Round 2 underway. Here we go. Allen right back on that front foot. Fisher trying to keep behind that jab, lead hand. Allen still looking to come forward, trying to put that pressure on. Johnny Fisher now with that jab. Trying to keep that out. Allen really trying to shut down that gap at the moment. Not really throwing now. Fisher now goes to the body, but it's caught by Dave Allen. Fisher tapping on the head a bit there with that jab. Dave Allen feints to the body. Fisher trying to keep that, sticking that lead hand out. Allen now with that jab to the body. Fisher kind of pushes him back there with that backhand. Allen trying to bop under some. Fisher tries to get an uppercut there. Allen still walking forward. Jab upstairs there from Dave Allen. Now they're into that clinch. Johnny Fisher forces that clinch now. Wants the ref to split them up. And they're still looking to try and back him up here. Simon himself well. Nice double jab there from Johnny Fisher. Dave Allen hasn't really done a load this round. Jab there from Johnny Fisher. Yeah, Fisher being able to control Allen behind that lead hand quite well in this round, to be honest. It's been better from Fisher. Be more comfortable with that lead hand. They have been able to block quite a few shots and catch some shots on the gloves, though. Nice jab there by Allen. Minute and a half left here with this second round. Allen tries to bolt one in. Fisher gets onto that one. Now they tie up in the clinch. Now gets that jab going again, trying to get on that front foot with it. But Allen is still looking to come forward. Gets that jab out now, Dave Allen. Nice jab there from Johnny Fisher. Into that clinch again now. Yeah, Allen's trying to shut that range down, but he's been better at managing the distance in this round so far, Johnny Fisher. feel like he's timing himself well, though, Dave Allen. Trying to pick his moments well. Fisher there misses an uppercut. Jab to the body there by Fisher. Allen trying to bulk one in over the top. Caught him on the back of the head. Referee telling Fisher to watch the elbow. Still coming forward now, Dave Allen. Fisher now with that jab. He hasn't. Oh, nice shot there by Fisher. Nice backhand there again now by Johnny Fisher. Allen now with that jab to the body. Looking to come forward. Feints to the body there by Fisher. Fisher trying to bolt one in. Allen slipping those shots nicely. And there we go. There we go. I've got 1-1. I think Fisher took that round. I feel like he seemed much more comfortable in there behind that lead hand. Yeah, I feel like that was definitely a much better round there for Johnny Fisher. That's what he was wanting. He wants to try and catch Dave Allen walking onto the jab, try and catch him walking onto the jab, possibly try and whip in a few hooks, try and possibly whip in a few uppercuts to try and get Allen to walk onto something. But yeah, he seemed better there, Johnny Fisher. Dave Allen's still calm when he's walking forward, though, trying to shut down that range well. And he is on that front foot. Yeah, those uppercuts there from Johnny Fisher that he mixed in. Flush with quite a few shots there in that second round, Johnny Fisher. Decent work, round 3 underway. Here we go then. Still coming forward now, Allen. Fisher trying to measure that jab to the body there by Fisher. Allen now with that jab upstairs. That's it. Allen still walking forward. Fisher now fading to the body. Fisher there whips in a nice shot to the body. Has he got Allen in trouble here? Allen now looking to tie up. Yeah, Allen didn't really like that body shot. It's a good body shot that Fisher landed there. Yeah, hook to the body. I needs to be careful of that. But good start to the round now for Johnny Fisher. I'm going to try to keep that jab. Nice uppercut there from Dave Allen lands, though. Now with that hook. Nice there from Johnny Fisher with that jab upstairs. Nice double jab from Johnny Fisher again. Allen now walking forward. Trying to keep Johnny Fisher on those ropes. I feel like Allen's trying to make himself not gas out. And in that second round and in this third round, he hasn't really done loads. Jab upstairs there from Dave Allen, though. And now they tie up in that clinch again. But yeah, he's looking to, he's looking to try and tie up, try and bulk in that overhand. Dave Allen. Jab to the body there by Allen. Sneaks that one in. Good shot, body shot by Johnny Fisher. They could really take the gas out of Dave Allen, those body shots, to be honest. He's whipping those in very well, to be honest. Allen there with that jab upstairs. Uppercut there by Fisher. He's getting success there, picking his shots well. Oh, yeah, it's a big lead hook there from Dave Allen, though. And Fisher there whips in a nice body shot. Oh, time out now. Don't know what happened there. Hang on. But yeah, he caught him low. He caught him low there. Ref having a word there with Johnny Fisher. And now, here we go. My DAZN's now decided to go off. Hopefully it comes back on. I don't know why it's giving me a 16-second ad. Right, we're back. 30 seconds left in the round. Coming forward now. There we go. Tie up in that clinch again. Interesting rounds. I mean, yeah, Dave Allen was able to catch Johnny Fisher good on the chin, to be honest with you. But Allen with these Fisher with these body shots are really taking a lot out of Dave Allen in this third round, to be honest. His body work is good. But yeah, good round for Fisher overall. 2-1 to Fisher. But yeah, body shots are taking a lot out of Allen. Taking a lot out of him, to be honest with you, those body shots. He always gets a reaction out of him, Fisher. When he goes to the body, he's always able to get a reaction out of Allen. And to be fair, that's what's happened. Like, whenever you catch Allen to the body in his career, really, you get a big reaction out of him. You get a big reaction out of him. And Johnny Fisher's timing these body shots well, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, Allen's doing decent up close, though. Allen's doing all right up close. He did catch Fisher with a good straight, though. Yeah, it was uppercut. Fisher. Here we go. Round 4 underway. See what happens here then. Big shot there from Johnny Fisher to start the round. Backhand there from Johnny Fisher. Dave Allen still looking to walk forward. Locking those in. Dave Allen still coming forward now. To tie up. Fisher trying to keep that behind that lead hand now. On that back foot. And Fisher still keeping that lead hand now. Dave Allen now with that jab. Don't know how Justin Zunis got 30 to 27. I think Dave Allen definitely took that first round. Good job there by Dave Allen. Yeah, neither guy have done loads this round so far. Fisher's been a bit more active, though, with that jab. Trying to line him up with that backhand. Really trying to line up that uppercut, to be honest, Johnny Fisher is. Yeah, he's good variety of shots that Johnny Fisher's got, to be honest with you. Allen trying to bulk in that overhand. Good body shot there by Dave Allen. As Fisher kind of backed off there. Minute 30. Oh, nice body shot there by Fisher. Then trying to whip in an uppercut. Allen, oh, nice uppercut there from Allen. Then goes to the body. Ties up now. Keeping that lead hand out. Fisher moving around well at the moment. Dave Allen now with that jab. Oh, good backhand there from Dave Allen, trying to get that overhand going. But Fisher keeping behind that jab, though. Allen now comes in with a jab of his own. He's getting better as the round goes on here, Allen. Jab upstairs there from Allen. Into that clinch again. Fisher keeping that lead hand out at the moment. Going to the body now with that jab. Allen trying to catch it on the elbows. Good backhand there from Johnny Fisher. And walking into a few. Oh. Into there. Fisher just doing that a bit more this round, to be honest. I don't think Allen's been bad this round, though. But I think Fisher's done that a bit more. But yeah, that lead hand's doing him well at the moment. That lead hand's doing Fisher well. Yeah, good round for Allen, but I think Fisher takes it. He was that bit more active. He did that bit more. He's boxing well in that overall, to be fair. I don't think it was awful from Allen at all. Yeah, it's those body shots, to be honest. It's those body shots. Yeah, that bulking overhand there from Dave Allen. Fisher was able to take that one well, to be honest. But if Dave Allen can get some more success with that, that'd be interesting. This is where Dave Allen did drop Fisher last time in his 5th round. I believe it was the 5th round. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Round 5 underway. I mean, this is where Allen started to take over more last time. Fisher was having, in that first fight, Fisher was having some big success with that. He's doing decent with pinning and shots together, Fisher, but I think this is a more calculated performance from him. Allen trying to really bulk in the overhand. I don't know if Allen was trying to pace himself early or if it's just that he really just fully can't get into range. I mean, he is accurate when he is throwing, though, Allen, to be fair. It's just that when he's just not throwing enough. But I think he don't really fully want to gas himself out. That's the thing. Yeah, decent backhand there from Fisher. Allen now coming back now. Uppercuts, overhands land. Good shots now from Allen. Fisher trying to keep him more at range now. Trying to keep Allen at bay. Nice uppercut there from Dave Allen. Still coming forward. Good job there from Allen. Whipping in that backhand. Good lead took there from Allen. This is better now from Allen. He's starting to open up more and get some more success. And he says, keep timing these moments. Fisher now trying to get that straight backhand going. Digs into the body. He's saying it's low, but Allen does not like these body shots. Allen does not like these body shots. That was on the belt line, that one. To the body there by both. Allen now keeping that jab out. These body shots, which are really, these are going to be catching the eye of the judges, to be honest. I think Allen's done well this round. Arguably being the better man so far in this round. Fisher now trying to keep that going, though. He's still got a minute left in the round, though. I feel like Allen needs to have an active final minute. Allen needs to have an active final minute of this round if he wants to take it. We got a final minute left. Oh, big shot there. Overhand there from Dave Allen lands. Fisher tries to shrug it off. Allen lands a very nice overhand. It's that overhand which he is lining up very well to the body by Allen. It's that overhand. It is that overhand to the body by Allen. He's putting it on him. Allen putting it on him there. Good shots. Trying to back him up. Can we see a repeat of last time with a knockdown for Allen in the 5th? Overhand. Oh, we do. Dave Allen drops him in the 5th round again. Allen drops Fisher. Oh, it's these shots. Fisher up, takes his time. Oh, Allen again. And he's hurt. He's hurt. Oh, big shots by Allen. Oh, Allen knocks him out. He's clean out. He's clean out. Dave Allen knocks out Johnny Fisher in the 5th round. Wow. What a round that was for Allen. And he knocks him clean out. Wow. The accuracy of Allen in that round. As soon as he got into range for that overhand. Wow. Wow. He knocked him spark out there, Dave Allen. Dave Allen just knocked Johnny Fisher spark out. What a shot. Not down. It hits him on the ropes. Oh, that is a contender for knockout of the year. What a knockout that was. Dave Allen sets a proper statement there. He timed his moments much better. He timed it. Fisher was doing well there. But Dave Allen, wow. Wow, that could be knockout of the year. That could be knockout of the year. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Dave Allen knocked Johnny Fisher out. A massive overhand. And that's what that extra bit of weight did for Allen. That is what that extra bit of weight did. Kept on that front foot throughout. Stayed very, very, very patient. And when he got to that fifth round, bang. This time in the fifth round, he finished him off. This time he finished him off. Didn't celebrate. I have respect for Fisher, but massive respect to Dave Allen there. Very, very, very happy for him. He massively deserves this, to be honest. He massively deserved a moment like that. One of the most humble guys in boxing. Wow. Wow. What a shot. What a knockout. Jesus Christ. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Respect being shown between the two now. Jesus Christ. I said Dave Allen would win in my prediction video as well, but I said points. I didn't say knock him out. Let's see this again. I mean, the first knockdown, mixing in those shots to the body now, Dave. It's the overhand, though, which he timed so well. Made him dip that, made Fisher dip that lead hand. We kept making him dip that lead hand. Wow. Yeah, he's defending himself well as well there, Dave Allen. Just able to shut down that range. Those body shots going upstairs. This was the first knockdown. Mixing those body shots. Let's see. Yeah, body shots. Dave Allen didn't really like the body shots. And yeah, that overhand. He was able to punish Fisher with his body shots of his own here. Wow. That overhand. Wow. Dave Allen just knocked Johnny Fisher spark out. Spark out. Dave Allen knocked him spark out. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a guy Dave Allen is. What a finish that was. That could be knockout of the year. Wow. I mean, honestly. Unbelievable stuff from Dave Allen. Yeah, the variety of those shots from Allen, and that lead hook, basically, that ended that. That ended that fight. Tao went in as Fisher just went out cold there. Tao flies right in. Bang! What a lead hook that was. Then, but yeah, honestly. Yeah, oh my word. The variety, and then followed up with an uppercut as well. The way he was able to set up those shots. Honestly, great variety. Great variety of shots. I knew he'd do it. I had a feeling he'd do it this week. And the upset happened. There we go. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This time he finished it off. This time he's able to finish it off. Wow. Honestly, I'm in shock from that, to be honest. I'm in shock. Wow, well, I thought he'd win, but I didn't think he'd knock him clean out like that. I did not think he would knock him clean out like that. He literally knocked his head off his shoulders. But yeah, what would be next for both guys now? There we go. Then 24 wins for Dave Allen now. I mean, what do we see next for him? That is the interesting thing. Do we see a trilogy at the O2? That's what they want. But it's basically is 2-0 to Dave Allen, though. It basically is 2-0 to Dave Allen, for being honest. Everyone knows it is actually 2-0 to Dave Allen between the two. The very last second of the round. Dave Allen defeats Johnny Fisher. What a moment that is for him. What a moment that is for Dave Allen. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, then. Let's see what he's got to say. I mean, for Johnny Fisher, what do we see next for him? What happens next for Johnny Fisher? Oh, what am I doing there? Dave Allen on his shoulders. Wow. What's that about? The WBA Continental or something, I think. Randy Hearn. Got a little smug look on his face there. Yeah, Johnny Fisher crowd cheering for Dave Allen there as well. Johnny Fisher crowd behind Dave Allen now after the fight. Back in Dave Allen. I mean, you can't dislike the guy, though, to be honest. You can't dislike Dave Allen. Let's see what he's got to say. Let's see what he's got to say. First fight in the world, the good. He's actually put that weight on just to get that bit more spite in his shots, and that's what happened this time. Fifth round dropped him. This time finished him in that fifth as well. Arguably with everything though, I don't think Fisher's the best name he's eaten, but that could be the biggest win of his career though. Wow. Yeah, to be fair, he did. Yeah, he did call it. Yeah, you're saying he over exaggerated. Yeah, he did over exaggerate that lead time movement, and eventually Allen was able to fully get that timing right and bulk one in over the top, knocking him down. Variety of shots, knocked him down, knocked him out. There we go. But yeah, I feel like he was very subtle in there as well with his movement style. He was actually very smart in there. He was actually very, very, very smart in there with how he picked his shots and how he picked his explosive moments in there. What is next for both guys? I mean, where do both guys go from here? Is he signed with Luxury? I mean, if he's not, I don't think he is. They've got to give him a contract. They've got to try and get him a big fight. I don't know, like, I mean, he was saying they try and sell out the O2 with Johnny Fisher, but I don't think that should happen, though. I don't think they should have a trilogy. Dave Allen has basically beaten him twice, if we're being honest. So I don't think a trilogy should happen. But yeah, what a legend Dave Allen is. He pulled it off. Unbelievable stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching.